time, The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 6, Episode 12. It started off with Peter and Cynthia. They went to Bar 1 to celebrate their 3-year anniversary. And I'm sitting there like, why the fuck would y'all go to a restaurant that he owned? Okay, free food, free drinks. Hey, maybe I guess. But I wouldn't want to go somewhere where if I owned the place, then I gotta see my employees. They all up in my business. I'm all up in there trying to make sure they doing shit right. I wouldn't be able to be comfortable because I'll be so busy looking to make sure they got their shit together and they shit jumping off. Or you know what I'm saying? I would want to enjoy myself with my spouse. But hey, to each his own. So Christopher Williams, you know, he used to, you know, sing Promises. He was, hey. If you don't remember him singing R&B, you might remember him in New Jack City. Remember he got stabbed in the hand by Wesley Snipes? Yeah. Him. So yeah, him and his wife, Natalie, she they talk about how they've been married 18 years. They fuck a lot to keep the spice in their marriage. Hell. So everybody is giving Cynthia a hint to fuck her husband. Cynthia like, shit, I got it. Every time I talk to somebody, it's about fucking my husband. Hell, I got it. Whatever. So then Christopher talks about him being in plays and that's what he's been focusing on, whatever. So that they bring up him working with Nene. He was like, yeah, I worked with Nene and I've also worked with Kenya. He was like, Kenya's a smart girl, yada yada yada. But he was like, she know how to play that vulnerable side or whatever, the victim or whatever. And I'm sitting there like, what the fuck do that got to do with anything? Like, are y'all trying to give y'allself a storyline? Is they telling y'all to keep talking? Why? What do that have to do with anything? So they asked him, have he worked with Candy? And he said, no, he haven't worked with Candy, but he know her, like, through passing or whatever, but he don't, like, personally know her. So Natalie was like, well, I know Todd. And I'm like, what? People that's not there don't have shit to do with y'all conversation. So I didn't get why the fuck y'all bringing up other people. She started bringing up how Todd used to go with her friend, and she basically was like, he's a street hustler. He know how to come up on women. He broke her friend heart. He cheated on her. Yada yada yada. And I'm sitting there like, okay, so now you trying to throw him up under the bus on this TV show, bitch. If you and Cynthia was that good of a friend, you would have told her that shit when y'all went to Candy's exercise little dance class thing. Or you would have told Candy that. Why wait after you see Candy and then go back and tell Cynthia and Peter that type of shit? You should have told her that a couple of weeks ago. Girl, bitch, boo. You were just trying to start mess and it didn't work out for you in the end. So, anyway, moving on from that. Because, you know, Peter deal was like, well, to be continued on that. So, apparently, you know, Peter's like, fuck it, I'm bringing this shit back up when it's time. So, he was like, okay, well, let's go across the street. I want to show, he was trying to act like he wanted to show Christopher something. So, you know, Cynthia was like, we ain't got to show them right now. He was like, yes, I want to show him something. I want to show him something. So, they go across the street to the agencies. As Cynthia walks in, she sees this, like, table set up for her and Peter to have a romantic dinner, and I'm sitting there like, yeah, another free thing because the agency is y'all's. The people that's serving y'all is from Bar 1. I don't know. Yes, it's romantic, but I would have felt some type of way being our 3rd year anniversary. I just would have felt some kind of way. Now, I understand it's the thought that count, but come on, Peter, like, y'all own Bar 1, y'all own the agency, y'all own everybody that just set up that shit for y'all. Okay. Christopher Williams sings for them, and then his wife is standing back there posing like a model and shit. I'm like, why are you back there posing, girl, boo? But yeah, he sung this song about Peter being broke, and I'm just like, okay, song be over, because I'm over this whole fake ass setup. But anyway, moving on from the fake ass setup. Candy meet up with her team. She meets up with Don Juan, and I forgot who the other boy, his name is, you know, the choreographer dude. She meet up with them. They talk about the play. The play is like $500,000 for the budget. So she tells them how Todd quit because he feel like they not organized. And so Don Juan feels some kind of way because he like, we need Todd. You know, Todd know what he doing. Candy feel like, y'all always telling me They don't know about this, but it always comes good at the end. But like Don Juan say, it's a lot more to what she's doing now than what she's done in the past. It's more money going into this. So Don Juan is just trying to like make sure she's prepared for all of this. Candy just want to jump in blind and shit and just hope for the best. So I understand where she coming from, because she like, shit, I take risks all the time. You know, this is me. I just jump into it. So I understand her thing, because like she said, everything she do it like that, it comes out well. I understand Don Juan's position, because he like, shit, there's more money that you might not have to spend if you just get everybody to do it right. So they gonna work that shit out. She brings up how she want Portia, and Don Juan like, hell to no. Like, he really don't want her to bring in nobody. He wants her to have like professionals, people she don't know, shit like that. But you know, Candy is all about helping out people and helping her team out. So I get that. Yeah, and I heard the play was nice. Shit, come to Vegas, maybe I'll see it. Because Atlanta ain't gonna happen, New York ain't gonna happen. Come on the West Coast, maybe I'll see it. Nene goes see Portia at her new house. She tells her, oh, this is perfect for you. And I'm sitting there like, oh, Portia, you got your stamp of fucking approval. Now you can live in your house. You can tell everybody you live there, because Nene gave you your stamp of approval. She gave her a stamp of approval, but she was still talking about shit. She was talking about the little thing. She was talking about all the furniture that the people left in the house. And I'm sitting there like, if it worked for Portia, shut the fuck up. If it's shit, maybe they left it in there. They put it in the budget of the house. It's hers now. So how are you going to go in there and talk about somebody else's furniture? Shut the fuck up with that. But y'all know how I feel about Nene and her rich bitch attitude. So maybe that just rubbed me the wrong way when it came to that. So they talk about Kenya and her new car. And how they don't believe she got no man. And all this kind of stuff. Then they talk about Portia and Dayton. And how she going to be able to be around Cordell. She talking about, I won't be able to be around Cordell until I got a new man on my arm to say, hey, Cordell. I'm like, that's childish and stupid. I'm like, that's real stupid. Like, big girl, put your big girl panties on. Still be able to speak to Cordell and keep it the fuck moving. Because when you got where he can't say nothing to you, you can't say nothing to him, he has power over you. So just show him, nigga, you ain't got no power over me. Hi, keep it pushing shit. It seemed like him and Tawanda kept it pushing on you. And, well, hey, that's just rumors. I have my opinion of that too. But we'll leave that shit alone for Braxton's Family Values episode. But, hey. But yeah, so yeah, Portia, don't worry about Cordell. Just keep it pushing. Go keep playing with your toys, because she say she take care of herself. So hey, I ain't mad at you. Shit, apparently she didn't give all the toys back to Candy. Just saying. So anyway, they were talking about how everything about a man pisses them off, and I was like, well, maybe you should switch to the other team. I don't know, but hey. Anyway, Kenya and her family they meet up. They have a little family dinner. Let me move on along. No, she talked about she's gonna have a baby. I'm like, girl, boo. They even looking at her like, girl, how, where? She talking about fertility clinic, but I'm sitting there like, don't you got an African man? And I'm quite sure they look like they got some strong. You know, usually Africa look like they got some strong sperm cells. So I'm quite sure he can shoot up in you and you can have a baby. Why do you have to go to a doctor if you so in love with this man and he so make you happy? Why he can't shoot up in you? Why do you have to go to a sperm doctor? I don't get that part. But she was talking, because she was talking about she gonna need a bigger house. And I'm sitting there like, why would you need a bigger house for an infant, a baby? Girl, you got time to be trying to move into a bigger house. Maybe when you get more than one child, because it's just you and your goddamn dog. So I don't understand why would you say, oh, I might need a bigger house. For what? For who? Whatever. But even her peoples was just looking at her like, her cousin, Shay. First of all, when she first came in the house, she looked at the uncle like she wanted him. Second of all, she looked like, I really don't want to be here, but I want my camera time because I really don't like Kenya, but I just need my camera time. That's what she give me. She don't look, she just, I don't know. She give me very, very bad vibes. I don't know, something wrong with that girl. Anyway, moving on to Candy and Todd. They go look for venues for her play or whatever. And Todd gets a phone call. He gets on the phone. Candy like, you gonna answer that phone right now? So he automatically knew, get your ass off the goddamn phone before I act black. So he gets off the phone. They talk to this lady about the venue. The venue was $10,000 a day, and they need it for 3 days. It was a really big venue place, real big auditorium or whatever. They liked it. Candy had to hit her high notes and to make sure it was going to work. Ty tried to hit some notes. It didn't work. But hey, I like their little vibe together. I like their little vibe. So they talk to the lady about the venue or whatever. They try to work some shit out. Ty go take a phone call. He comes back. He tells her, oh, I don't think I'm going to take that job. I think that phone call was, oh, we don't need your ass. That's okay. So now I got to go back and try to figure this shit out with Candy. So he go back and tell Candy, I want to work with you. She like, shit, you can't be quitting no more. And I'm like, yeah, I'm with you there, Candy. You can't be playing with my emotions. One minute you go do it, next minute you ain't gonna do it. But then when Ty explained, I understood what Ty was saying. Ty was like, look, you don't have no set script. You don't know the cast. You don't know shit. You just want to jump into this venue and say, here we go. And I understood Ty was that. Ty is not used to that. Ty just wants things to be organized. And I'm like that too. If you going to tell me that we going to do something, I want everything planned out, organized, and stuff like that. I need to see it step by step. I can't just go in shit half blind and then think it's going to work out for the best. Because I'm going to be like, oh shit. I don't know if I want to put my all into some shit that might not succeed. I want to put my all into some shit that we in plan together. So if it do fail, then we know where it failed at. But for her to just jump into this shit, I understand where Todd is coming from. Because like he said, his name is on this shit just as well as yours. If your shit is fucked up, he can't put that shit on his resume. People going to talk about him. And then if he don't put that shit on his resume, people going to be like, well, why you didn't put the job on there? So it's backlash to that type of shit. So, hey. Moving on from there, he said he ain't going to quit no more, whatever. So Cynthia and Mal, they set up this breakfast for the girls. They all going to this vineyard or whatever. So the first bus of girls was Nene, Lexi, her friend from her wedding, Cynthia, Mal, and what's that bitch name? Cause it's something that I'm gonna tell you her name. Marlo, that's her name. She rubs me the wrong way sometimes. 1 minute, okay, I'll be like, okay, she messy, so she giving it drama. But then I'll be like, she too grown to act like that. That's how I feel about Marlo. So they all go to this thing or whatever. On the way there, Kenya comes too. Kenya and her damn dog. Why is your dog there? I don't know, but hey, to each his own. When Kenya walked in, Mal gave her the side eye like, bitch, why are you here? Kenya looked at her like, bitch, cause I'm here. I'm just saying. So anyway, they get on the party bus. The other party bus is Portia, Phaedra, and Candy. They talking about Phaedra titties and sucking titties and breastfeeding on titties and twerking titties. Didn't care. The other girls was in the van talking about the other girls. And I'm sitting there like, Fanini always be acting like she don't talk about no motherfucking body. Your whole bus was talking about them other fucking girls. So, whatever. Natalie up in the bus, no, not Natalie, because she wasn't there yet. Cynthia is on the bus. First I think it was Kenya talking about, Kenya was talking about, Natalie is not really married to Christopher. He's a common law, she was a common law wife. She was like a groupie for life kind of wife, all this kind of stuff. And I'm sitting there like, okay, well, maybe Kenya knows some shit we don't know. Because, Kenya be knowing some shit. I'm just saying, people be looking at her crazy. And I did say, where the fuck does this come from? But I'd be like, hey, bitch, you want to start mess? Now your name is Inceleste. There you go. So then Cynthia tells the girls about Ty supposed to be fucking with Natalie's homegirl years ago. Even what's her name? Nene was like, was this years ago? And Cynthia was like, yeah. So she was like, okay. So she started mocking Candy and was like, don't nobody mess with my man, my mama, and my child. And I was like, that's so fucking true. Don't nobody do it. And y'all know how Candy is. It's about to go left. It's about to go left. So then they all get to this place or whatever. Nene brings up that Candy and them is late. And I'm sitting there like, they're not late. They bus is fucking late. It don't even seem like they was that goddamn late. Because it seemed like once they walked up, then here they come. So, hey. Candy still don't like Marlo for some, Candy know that bitch is fake. So that's probably why she don't like her. Candy feels just like I feel like this fake bitch. Why is she here? So then all the ladies, like I said, at the vineyard, they take a tour of the vineyard. They talk about Candy's wedding because they see a chapel or whatever. So they're like, here go Candy, here go chapel. She like, I'm not having a wedding. We just probably go to the courthouse and get married. So Nene asked her, was like, are you still having a party? She like, yeah, I'm still having a party. So that's cool. So then Natalie was talking about how her and Christopher eloped in Vegas, I think it was. So Kenya was like, that ain't the story I heard. I'm like, oh shit, it's about to go. So then she was like, I just heard you was a girlfriend, you was a common law. So everybody was looking like, oh shit, what the fuck? So then they started talking back about Candy's wedding, and she just said, like, shit, I know my mama, she might be the mama to stand up and say, hell to the no, they ain't getting married. So then Natalie was like, well, I know Todd. Bitch, didn't you just go through this? Kenya was like, this is not the, I don't think, she was like, are you going to really go there? So Natalie was like, you went there. So I'm like, go with Kenya. Why are you going to Candy? This ain't got shit to, you and Kenya's beef ain't got shit to do with Candy. Why are you trying to throw Candy under the fucking bus? I just was like, what the fuck? So then Natalie and Nene and them were talking about Kenya was a troublemaker and all this kind of stuff. And I'm sitting there like, so the fuck is Natalie? So the fuck is Natalie? Kenya's a troublemaker, true and true enough, but hell, she feel like this bitch want to put somebody on blast. Let's put her shit on blast. That's how I think how Kenya was looking at it. So then her and Kenya start going at it. And Kenya and Natalie started going at it or whatever. And Kenya was like, Natalie was like, I never said, oh, no, because Kenya was like, why is she talking about me? Because she was like, you don't want to go there. You don't want to go there. I know stuff about you. I know stuff about you. Kenya was like, bitch, I know stuff about you and your husband too. And you really don't want me to go there. I'm sitting there like, I wish you bitches go there. I want y'all to go there so we can know. I hate for bitches to be like, you don't want me to go there. Bitch, don't bring it up if you don't want to go there. Do not bring it up, especially around a gang of motherfuckers, especially around a gang of nosy motherfuckers like me that wanted to see the shit go down. I'm like, bitch, say what happened. So they didn't want to say nothing. So Kenya was like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna put it on somebody else. She was like, well, Candy. She said that she knows Todd, and he was, she told Cynthia that he was an opportunist. She was like, I never said that. I never said that. I said that he was a hustler. Okay, Cynthia was like, well, yeah, she said he was a hustler, and he was this and was that. And then I'm like, yeah, I understand where Natalie was coming from. Where she was like, I didn't say that. She did not say that. She did say that he was a hustler and that he know a come up and all that kind of stuff. So I'm like that too. Bitch, if you gonna say something I said, you say exactly what I said. Of course, I'm gonna say I didn't say that too. I'm like, bitch, no, I didn't. Bitch, you better say exactly what I said. If you gonna say something about it I said, you better get it right. So I understand where Natalie was coming from. But I'm like, bitch, you did allude to that he was an opportunist, because even when Peter said something about it, you didn't say, well, hell no, he not. I didn't say that part. So come on now, you did allude to that one. So then Candy kind of got her together, like, wait a minute, hold the fuck up. First of all, Candy was like, because she felt like she was throwing 50. She kind of threw Cynthia under the bus, like, bitch, I know shit about Peter too, but I don't bring Peter past up into y'all relationship. Cynthia was like, wait, hold the fuck up, hold up. But I'm like, Cynthia, you started this mess. You brought this messy bitch, now you all up in the motherfucking circle. Everybody about to be in this motherfucking circle in a minute. If y'all keep this conversation going, everybody gonna be in the goddamn circle. And I'm sitting there like, damn. So Candy was like, I'm not saying that, but hell, like, I know stuff about him I could have brought up in his past, you know what I'm saying? So, but I don't. It's the past. So I understand what Candy was saying, but she got that bitch Natalie together like, nobody care about your friend. I'm a hot bitch. He just stepped up to a better bitch. I'm a hot bitch. I know I'm a bitch. I mean, I'm a good bitch. Like, shit, I'm a bad bitch. So go on, bitch, you and your friend. I was here for everything that Candy said to that girl, because it shut her the fuck down. It really shut her the fuck down. And then it kind of went off. I'm so waiting for next week. Like, all this shit right here, I was entertaining my goddamn self. Because I'm so waiting on next week to see that damn fight. It's gonna go down. And Kenya's always in the middle of shit for some odd-ass reason. But hell, Kenya's been entertaining, making this damn... I'm just gonna put it out there. Kenya is dumb. Kenya's a bitch. Kenya's got some issues that she needs to work on. But Kenya has been keeping Real Housewives of Atlanta entertaining. Because if she go off of there besides Mama Joy's crazy motherfucking ass that we ain't seen in a minute, like, go crazy, we wouldn't have no show. This shit probably would have been tuned off by now. So, I don't know. But tell me what you guys thought of Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 6, Episode 12. Tell me what you thought about the crazy... Why is all these girls trying to come into this circle and just start mess to be on this show? And it's not working in their favor. It didn't work in Monique's favor. It's not working in Mallory's favor. It's not working in Natalie's favor. It didn't work in Kenya's favor. It didn't work in what's that bitch name? I keep forgetting her damn name. That's how irrelevant. Marlo. That's how irrelevant she is. But these bitches be coming into this trying to start some shit and it don't work. So, like I said, tell me what you thought about it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google+. I do everything by The Ghetto View, THA, not THE. Follow my girl, Ashley Miller, 1987. Scotty from Mr. Still Standing. Mike B, 801. Check us all out. We'll talk to you. You talk to us. All right, peace.